Well, hello there, Leo. How are you? It is always so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So, today we are going to take a look at what October has in store for you. So, let's jump into it. Okay, so you have Wombat Spirit, be at home. This is the Virgo energy of going within. So let's see what else. Yeah, miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Beautiful energy here. There's something about allowing yourself to, okay, with the Hermit energy, this is you going within and determining what it is that your heart truly desires. And you see how in this card, he has his eyes closed, right? And he's making a wish on the genie's lamp. It's a little bit of that energy of understanding that when you are trying to align, okay, your actions, your thoughts, your deeds, to what your heart truly desires instead of what others want you to do, okay? that is when the miracles happen. It's about recognizing that you could have for some time been trying to manifest or make decisions in your life that weren't really in alignment with what you desired, right? It's kind of like he has his eyes shut. It's kind of like, I'm shutting out the rest of the world. What do I want for myself? What is it that I want to experience? What is it that I want to manifest in my life? Because I feel as though there's almost like this energy around you where you could have people or situations. It could even be, the global energy at this time that is kind of like convincing you that you can't have what it is that you desire. This is the energy of recognizing you can manifest what it is that your heart desires when you're in alignment with what your heart desires and not trying to also incorporate what everybody else around you wants. You're going to be successful. You're going to definitely, look, you have miracles and success. You're going to be extremely successful in whatever this is. This could be bringing in or deepening a relationship that you truly desire. It could be in business, okay, or finances. It could be even creating the home that you really and truly desire, the people in the home that you really and truly desire. Because Jupiter is in Cancer right now, and that is all about home environment. Maybe wanting to create a sense of home, a sense of belonging, a sense of peace and harmony within your home environment. Even if that means that you're trying to attract in new people. Yeah, this is all about you allowing yourself to be optimistic, right? Look, there's like no doubt in his mind. Look at that face. There's no doubt. He knows that when he truly believes in what it is that he desires, he knows he can co-create with Spirit to bring in exactly what it is that he is desiring. Yeah, there's a change in the wind. There's something changing in your environment. And you could be, I'm going to say, I feel like you need to have a little bit of courage here. We have a courage card and a thinker card. So the thinker card is about strategy and focused commitment, having the courage to focus your attention on what it is that your heart desires. I feel like you may have people in your environment or around you that are trying to distract you from what it is that you really and truly desire. So you're kind of like going back and forth, right? It's kind of like one step forward, two steps back. And it's because you have somebody in your environment that is trying to, okay, let's put it this way. It's a little bit of that energy. They recognize that if you acquire what it is that you desire, that it may change their life, right? And allowing yourself to say, okay, right? I have to stay true to me. I can't stay in a relationship. I can't stay in a job. I can't stay in a situation that really isn't in alignment with what I want for myself. It's almost a little bit like, okay, I'm going to say there's a little bit of energy here of you have been perhaps in a relationship. That could be a business partnership, it could be a romantic relationship, it could be a family situation, okay, where there's other people and you've been trying to manifest for the good of everyone in the group or the situation. This is you saying, wait a minute, I'm wasting. There is this energy of wasting. I'm wasting time and energy by also incorporating what everybody else desires, right? It's almost like you're trying to control the situation, okay? Because you feel like it's going to be the good for everybody in the situation, but this is the energy of no, focus on what you desire, okay? And allow everybody else's desires to go in the direction that they need to go in, okay? And it will work out for the highest good of not just yourself, but everyone else in the situation. I feel like, yeah, 9 of Cups. It's almost like you have a wish, a dream that you're wanting to come true. And yet at the same time, you're trying to make it easy for other people or especially maybe in a family environment. Yeah, your truth. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Drop the burden. Drop the burden and go in the direction of your 9 of Cups, okay? 10 of Wands. Drop the burden of worrying about everybody else. And allow yourself to recognize that as long as you're trying to make everybody else happy, you're not going to really and truly experience your own fulfillment, your own sense of joy, happiness, abundance, whatever it is that you're looking for. It's time to allow yourself to move forward, okay? And it's not about... I feel like for some of you, you're feeling like, well, that's selfish, right? I can't do that. This is the energy of seeing the truth of the situation, of understanding that by holding yourself back from what it is that you desire, you're actually not reaching or self-realization of your own highest potential. When you allow yourself to recognize that your own self-realization of your own highest potential is your responsibility, right? You're not responsible for everybody else reaching their highest potential. You can actually be, if you will, right, an inspiration to other people because you're taking back your power. And the Courage card is your energy of the Strength card in the Tarot, right? So allowing yourself to recognize that you have the strength and the courage to follow what your heart truly desires. When you allow yourself to step onto the path of what your heart truly desires, you're actually inspiring other people to do it too. Really interesting because this is the Gemini energy. This is the Lover's card in the Tarot. But in the old Tarot, it's about making choices based on what your heart truly desires. Not trying to make everybody else happy too. It's about allowing yourself to let go, right? Mastering your emotions of feeling overwhelmed, perhaps, by what other people want from you, and allowing yourself to close your eyes. What is it that your heart truly desires? If you had a magic wand, this is the energy of if you had a magic wand, right? What would you want to occur into your life? Really focusing on that because you have the King of Cups here. You know, for fire, a sign, you have a lot of cup energy here, a lot of heart energy. What is it that your heart truly desires? And mastering, the King of Cups is mastering the emotions around that so that you don't have the ups and downs. You're not on a roller coaster trying to appease everyone else. You're keeping your own heart in mind, knowing that when you're in alignment with what your heart truly desires, right? It may inconvenience people around you, okay? But your highest potential, your highest good isn't making other people, making decisions in your life based on what other people want from you. It's about allowing yourself to make decisions that are based on what you want for yourself and being at peace with that, right? Allowing yourself to be at peace with choosing, closing doors, choosing who and what and where you want to be in the world, right? And allowing yourself to go in that direction. Now, of course, if you have young children, that can be that is a choice that you made at one point in your life, right? But I don't, this is a very loving, you have so much cups here, right? You have so much heart in this. So it's not like you're abandoning other people. Instead, what you're doing is you're choosing yourself. And that might be something that you've never really done before, Leo, right? Allowing yourself to recognize this may be a new skill for yourself, to prioritizing what you desire over what everybody else desires. You could have put yourself last in the past, right? Now you're allowing yourself to put yourself and at the front of the priority list, right? Allowing yourself to choose you. Okay, so let's pull a full truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings, Leo. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. So, am I in my head or in my heart? Okay, I feel like here's the thing. You're in your head. You have the Ace of Swords. You know what it is that you want, right? But you're having trouble, okay, balancing that with what your heart desires, right? You're trying to rationalize everything. It is about allowing yourself to be in your heart. When we make decisions based on what our heart desires, and then we make a plan, and see, you have the thinker here, having the courage to make a plan based on the truth of what your heart desires, not what other people desire of you. So that is the combination. And when we combine our heart and head together, that's where the magic, that's where the miracles actually occur. And in fact, I know, where's that card? Because I think it says that. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. And look at this. You have a miracles card, right? It's allowing yourself to recognize that when you make decisions based on what your heart desires and create a plan with your head in mind, your logical side of yourself, right? Then you're mastering your emotions. You're allowing your heart to make the destination, to choose the destination, what it is that you really and truly want to manifest in your life. But then you're allowing your head to help make a plan and allow yourself to stay committed to that plan as you move forward. All right, Leo. Wow, beautiful energy here. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.